Yes, sir. My screen is visible. Hello, sir. Okay. So today I'm going to take about the topic is Python tuples and Python list. So Python tuples is nothing but it is a one type of data types. Data types is nothing but it is how the data can be represented, how data can be going to represented in a way. So this is a tuple and list. It is a one type of data type. It is a data type. Okay. Uh, so tuples are it is a it is a immutable. Immutable it means that we cannot change the value inside the value cannot change. So tuples is using parentheses and rather than square brackets. So it is tuples uses a heterogeneous data type. It is a list is a homogeneous data type. Tuples is it is one of the four building data types. Mainly it is tuples, list, set, dictionaries. These are the data types. So with this, with all the different qualities and usages, tuples is an ordered collection of data types. It is unchangeable. So it can written as a round bracket. It is a it means that it is a parenthesis. Okay. So so how we create a tuples means it is a, tuple my tuple equal to open and close bracket. It is an empty tuple. So within the tuple we can pass the values 1 comma 2 comma 3. These values it is a similar data type. We can pass the values it is a similar data type. These values cannot be changed. My tuple with the mixed data type, it is having it is a integer data type. See, my tuple equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3, it is a integer data type. It is mixed data type means it is either integer, float and string. Integer, string and float. It is a mixed data type. We can pass the value through the tuple mixed data type. So nested tuple means it is a tuple within the tuple. So we can pass the value. It is a tuple within the tuple. See, it is my tuple equal to mouse. Within the tuple, we can pass the list value 8, comma 4, comma 2. It is another tuple value. We can pass tuple within the tuple. It is called a nested tuple. So So these list items are ordered and unchangeable. It is, in tuples also allow a duplicate values. Duplicate values means it is um, repeated values. It can be allowed. So it is allows a different data types. It can allow the duplicate values, but it is a ordered value. It is unchangeable. So tuples are indexed. The first items as indexed starts with 0. So each and every value it is starts with 0. Each index items. So first item it is for example my tuple equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3. This is the tuple values means it is the first value it is starts with a 0. Index value is 0. The second value is starts with second value it is 1 and third value is 2. So total items is 3 items, but index value it starts with 0. So ordered means we say that the tuples are ordered. It means that the items have defined order. Defined order means it is already you can arrange items. So the same item values only repeated, and that order will not change anywhere of your program. This order cannot be changed. It allows duplicate means that can have items at same value. So same value item can be repeated anywhere of your program. So creating tuple with one element is a bit tricky. So it is a one element. It is means tuples is nothing but it is a row, right? It is in table form, we can rows and columns. The rows is called as a tuple. So print my tuple equal to hello. It is pass the one value. Only parenthesis not allowed. Only one value. So we can separate it by um, see if you use the more values you can separate it by commas. You can use a comma for separated by each and every value. Having one element with parenthesis not enough, so we will need a trailing comma to indicate that it is a fact to a tuple. So accessing element in a tuple. Accessing element, it is this is a tuple. See n equal to tuple. See Sikandar and tuple within the another tuple value. So 8, comma 4, comma 6 and 1, comma 2, comma 3. This is a two tuple here. See, we can access each and every element. It's based on these. The first value it is a 0. See, you can access a element, access a value. So you can use the index value. You can use the index value. So each and every value is as a indexing. So nested tuple are accessed using nested indexing. So negative indexing can be applied to the tuple similar to the list. We can access a range of items in a tuples by using the slicing operator. So slicing operator we seen in the last session. See, slicing operator means its starting value it starts with 0 to and goes on, and negative indexing the last value it is -1, -2, -3. It goes on like that. So it is the indexing value. It is means that it is a slicing. So how we can call the values means um, 0 colon means the first value till the n value. So my n tuple equal to 0 colon means so 0 it is starting the value and colon means it is goes on the last value. It is displayed it prints the and last value. So unlike tuples are immutable. Immutable means it is a you cannot change the values inside there. Change the value means you cannot. So once you assign the value, once you assign the indexing value, you cannot change the position. So the element is itself a mutable data type. Like list is a mutable. The nested item can be changed. If it is here the 8, comma 4, comma 6, it is a list item. So you can change the value. So, parenthesis, it is a list tuple value, and square bracket, it is a list value. List is a mutable one. It is a mutable data type. Mutable data type means you can change the values, you can change the position also. Okay. So, but tuples are you cannot change the value, you cannot change the position. Okay. It is a difference between the tuples and list. List is where we can define the list value. It is within the square bracket. We can pass the values. It is called a list. Parenthesis, inside the parenthesis we can pass the value. It is a tuple value. You cannot change the values. So we can concatenation operators. Sub See here two tuples, we can combine the two tuples, we can use the plus operator. Similarly, string operations also, we can use the concatenation operation, repetition operations, and these things, and these operators we can use for string also. So here where we can combine two tuple values, so we use the operator as a plus operator. And then repeat operation. Repeat is a multiplication operation. If there's 3 times we can multiply, means we can use the star operator. So we cannot change the element in a tuple. That also means we cannot delete or remove items from the table. So we can it is the element it is immutable, right? So you cannot delete or remove, and you can move any element from the tuple. So we cannot change we cannot change the values also. So because it is immutable, but deleting a tuple entirely is possible by using the keyword del. So if you want to delete the items, you can change the tuple to list and then remove the item and again convert it to the tuple. If you want to delete the tuple item, so you can convert it to the list and then delete the items and again convert it to tuple data type. Okay. So if you want to delete the tuple, you entirely delete. So completely delete the values. So my tuple of 3. My tuple of 3 means what? Here 0, 1, 2, 3. G. It is a G. So completely delete the values. You cannot delete entire tuple. So name the specific tuple. So next method is add items and remove items are not available. It is only the following two members. You can use a count X and index X. Count X it returns the number of items that is equal to X. So totally it is total number of items present in the tuple. See total number of items. How many items are present in the list? So it counts the total number of items present in the. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 apples. See how many items present in the tuples? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Totally 5 items present in the tuple. So, but the index starts with 0. So, index starts with 0 and ends with 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, totally 4. So, but count it says it is a total items is a 5 items. The number of items is present in the my tuple value, it is a 5. The print total number of items. How will call the function? It is called using the dot operator. So, if you call the function using dot operator, my tuple dot count of p. Okay, so if you call the functions, you can use the dot operator. It is a membership function. So we can check if the items exist in the tuple or not using keyword in. In it is a testing condition. In not in. These both are if you present in the value in the tuple. If you want to check the condition, you can use the keyword in. In and not in. If it is present in the value, it is in. See, it is not present in the value if you use the keyword not in. Okay, so a present in the my tuple in the tuples are here. So A P P L E, it is a total value present in the tuples in the row. So if you want to check the value A in my table, so A present in the A present in the tuple. So yes, if it is yes, the output is true. If it is not yes, it is false. B present in the value, present in the tuple? No. So it is false. It returns the value, it is false. G not in tuple? Yes. Yes, G not in the tuple. Yes, APPLE. Only APPLE. It is not there in G. So it is returns true. So using for loop, we can iterate through each item in a tuple. So using for loop it is a loop iteration. Number of iteration will be executed here. So names present in the tuples for name in names. So name in names means what? Here names is a variable. It stores a value. It is a tuple variable. It stores the values. It Sikandar, Sharad, John, and Kaj. So for name in names, so if you check the name in names, if you given name, if it is name, so how many names? Totally 4 names. So 4 names, so starting value and end value. The loop will be executed until the last value will be displayed. See, these are the functions. These are the built-in functions. So built-in functions is nothing but it is already stored in the library. See, all, any, enumerate, length, max, min, sorted, sum, tuple. See, all means it returns all the, if all elements or tuples are true, it returns the same thing. So all elements, it is tuples are true. So it's present all the elements. It's present all the fields are filled in the tuple position, so it is written true. If any the tuple is true, it is any empty. any value it is empty, it returns false. Okay. So enumerate, no, it enumerates, it contains an index of value, all the items tuples as a patch. Okay. Length function, it is counts the number of items present in the, it is returns a length number of items in the tuple. So the length based on the, it is based on the ASCII values. It returns the ASCII values. Max is a return the largest item in the tuple. So min function returns the smallest item in the tuple. Sorted, it is a task element in the tuples return a new sorted list. It does not sort the tuple itself. It can sort it, it is take element in the tuple and return a new sorted list. So we can sort it and return the new tuple value. Next one is a sum. So returns the sum of all the element in the tuple. We can add, if you want to add the elements, you can use the function sum. Next tuple, where we can use a convert the it is either a list, string, set, dictionary, any data type to we can convert it in the tuple data type. Okay. So here see some demo here. See, this is the way we have to define the tuple item. So this is a Python code. So how will you define this tuple? See, we can use this is a user defined variable. You can use any variable. For example, A equal to B equal to C equal to any name it is given by the user. Okay, so it is a user defined value variable. So equal to open and close parenthesis. Within the parenthesis, we can pass the value. So values separated by commas. Okay. So if you pass the, here we can pass it only, it is a string data type. Okay. It is a string data type. So within the double quotes, so string data type, how we will define? If it is defined by the with double quotes, right? So if you pass the integer data type, you can pass the number. If you pass the float data type, means we can pass the decimal value. So like that. So we can pass here. We can pass only string data type. So string data type, definitely we have to put a double quotes. Okay. Uh, double quotes, comma, apple, banana, cherry. So then print. What is this? This table. This table is a variable. Okay. It is a tuple name. We can print a tuple name. Now what will be written? It is apple, banana, cherry. See, if I run the code, apple, banana, cherry, it is displayed here. So next one. So that so len function. So len function is this tuple of apple, banana, cherry. So length of value is totally it is 3, right? So the len function returns the number of elements, number of items present in the tuple. So run the value. So how will we define the print len of this table? This table it is a tuple name. Okay. See, it is displayed 3. Yes. Any doubt? Any doubt in this? If you have a doubt, ask me. Okay. So create with one item. Create with one item. So we can change. We can change the data type also. See, create with one item. This tuple, it is apple. So print type. What is the type of element? It is a string data type because it is we can pass the value within double quotes. Okay. So it is a string data type. It is not a tuple. Type means it is displayed what type of data. Okay, it is a what type of, it is a tuple type of data. It is inside the tuple, it is pass a value. It is a value is string data type. So it is a common. It is a different data type. We can pass the different data type. It's a different data type is uh, different data type. It is different data type means it is a tuple apple banana. It is a tuple one value is stored in the string value and tuple two it's passed in the integer value. It is tuple three. It is a boolean value. True. Boolean means it is it's checking it is a true or false. Okay. So we can display in the three data types. Okay. Returns print tuple one, print tuple two, print tuple three. Okay. It is a different data type. Tuple can contain the different data types. So same tuple A, B, C, 34, true, 40, male. So print if you want to print the statement. So it's similarly you can return the different data types. Say access tuple item. If you want to access a particular item, the tuple items, the first item is it is 0, the second item is 1, and third item is 2. What is this tuple of 1? It is written banana. Yes, it's clear. It's the tuple. This tuple of 1. This item returns. This index returns a value. It is banana. Okay. Next one is negative indexing. The negative indexing means last item it is -1 and before and last and next item is -2 and next item is -3. See, -1 it is written the cherry. Okay, it is last item. See, first item in left to right it starts with 0 and right to left it starts with -1. So cherry is a -1 position and banana is a -2 position and apple is a -3 position. Okay. So range of indexing. So range of indexing means it is so totally how many items present in the tuple? No? Totally 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Totally 7 items present in the tuple. So from starting index is 0 from left to right. So 0, 1 and 2. The two second item, second portion is 2. 2 to 5. 2 to 5 means the last item will omit the last item. So 2 to 5 na last before item. So cherry to melon. So cherry to melon na what? Cherry, orange and kiwi. Okay. Cherry, orange and kiwi. So last item. So last item 2 to 5 na 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth position is melon. So last before items it is kiwi. Okay. So cherry, orange and kiwi. It displayed the cherry, orange and kiwi. Okay. So colon 4. See, this is another way. It is colon 4. Na? Colon, it is a starting value. It is up to 4. So up to 4 values. Total value it is 4. So apple, banana, cherry and orange. Okay. Apple, banana, cherry and orange. Next one is 2 colon. So starting position is 2 and until end value. So 0, 1 and 2. So starting question is 2, cherry 2, end the value. Cherry 2, end the value. Cherry, orange, kiwi, melon and mango. Okay. So this is the way we can assign for minus indexing also. The negative indexing also. Check if items is exist. You can check the keyword using in keyword. So how will you check the in keyword? So here this tuple, the tuple items are presented in the tuple. So if apple in this tuple, if you want to check the condition is apple in this tuple in. Okay. So apple is, so it is S. If it is S, in print the statement S apple is in the fruit tuple. Okay. If it is condition is true, then it returns the result here. In the same way, we can check for not in also. Okay. So update tuples. So update tuples. Tuples we cannot add, remove, and we cannot change or add or remove any items because it is immutable. Immutable tuples are, it is immutable. So you cannot add or delete anything. You cannot do. So add, remove anything you cannot do. So if you want to delete now, you can delete the particular indexing and can delete the particular item. Okay. Next topic is Python list. So Python list. So Python list, it is the list of sequence value. It is called items or elements. The element can be any data type. We can pass any data type. It is the list is we can use the square bracket. You can use the item within the square bracket. We can pass the value, and the list is most versatile data type available in the Python, which can be written as a list of uh, comma separated by the values between square bracket. Okay, it is a mutable. So, list is a mutable one. It is we can change the element. It's meaning that it is a change the element. So in Python programming a list, placing all the element inside the square bracket. See here, method one within the without constructor. So my list, it is a list also. It is one type of data type. It's a my list equal to, it is a square bracket. It is called it is a empty list. Empty list. So list of integers. So list of integers, we can pass only the integer data type. So it is mixed data type. We can pass the mixed values. One is integer data type. Hello is a string data type. 3.4 is a, it is a float data type. Nested list within the list. We can pass the list within another list. We can pass it. So using constructor without constructor and with using list constructor, it is list equal to list of, it is an empty list. So list of integer we can pass it within the square, within the parenthesis we can pass the square bracket values. Accessing the list value, accessing the list item from the list, from the, see, we can access the values in the list, use the square bracket for slicing along with the index or indicates to obtain the value available at the index. For example, the list equal to P, comma R, comma O, comma P, B, comma E. So we can call the list portion list of 2. It is a positive indexing, right? So list of 2 now, the indexing starts with 0, 1, 2. So its output is O, and minus indexing. The last value it is -1 and right to left. So -2 means it is B. Okay? The negative indexing. So accessing the element of a list, accessing the element of the list. So if you want to access an element, we can use through indexing value. So indexing operator, we can use the square bracket is used to access an item in a list. Index starts with 0, starts from 0. So marks equal to, within the square bracket we can pass a value, it is a list value. If it is pass a value within the parenthesis means it is a tuple value. Okay, if you pass a element within the curly braces, now it is a dictionary value. Okay, it's clear. So within the square bracket, we can pass the value. It is a list value. So it is a list data type. Marks is a list data type. It's a variable. It is pass a value. So value starts with 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So print marks of 0. Right? Marks of 0 means it is print the 90. So output is 90. If you access a particular element, now you can use the indexing value. So if you want to access a particular element in the list, you can access through the index value. So nested list, it is nested list means what? Nested list means it is list within the list. Okay. So a marks of 1 comma 0 na, it's print 1 comma 1 of 0. 1 of 0 means it is 8. Okay. Python allows it is negative indexing also. We can access through the minus value. How to change or add elements to a list. If we want, if because it is a mutable, list is a mutable. We can change, add anything. We can do the list value. So operator with the indexing, it is a 90, 60, 80. So these values. If you want to change the element, so if position 1, so which position? It is a 60th position. We can change the value. It is 100. So print marks means 90, 100. It is old value. It is 60, and new value. It is 100. You can change the value also. So changing through indexing value. So changing through, we can use the index value. Add element. Add element. You can add the element also. So you can use the operator. Method function is append. Append function we can use for adding the new element in the list. So you can extend means you can extend the values. You can extend the values. So we can use the keyword called extend. Add several items. If you want to add only one item, you can use the append method. If you want to add several items, you can use the uh, extend method. If you insert one item at the end of the location, desired location, any append means you can add only the end of the list item. So insert means you can yeah, add the element at any indexing position, any locations. Okay. So add, append, and insert. Insert means you can add any element anywhere of your list. So how to delete or remove element from a list? So delete one or more items from a list using the keyword. Using keyword is called it is del. We can even delete the list entirely. So delete marks means you can entirely delete the item. Or if you want to delete the particular indexing value, you can use the indexing value. You can use the index. Okay. So del marks of 6 means you can delete the particular item. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth position is 80. So delete the particular item, it is 80. So if you want to delete the entire list, you can del using the uh, what is that? Del marks means it is a marks. It's stores values in the list value. So entire list also we cannot delete. Okay. Clear method is to we can clear the complete the content, complete the value, the completely clear the uh, list value. Okay, so you can clear the complete list value. You can use the method is called clear method, clear functions. Remove method to remove a given item, so a particular item. If you want to remove the particular item, you can use the remove function. Okay. So pop means we can delete the last item alone. You can delete the pop. So you can delete a particular last item. Pop functions only it is delete the last item. So what is the last item? 30. Okay. So extend values it is we can extend the multiple values to the list. We can add the multiple values, several values. So list of operators here also used for concatenation, repetition, membership operator, identity operator. So membership operator in not in repetition operator we can multiply by the repetition operators we can multiply the list items. Concatenation operator one list item joined to the another list items. So slice list. So it is a positive and negative slicing. It is we can use for colon. It is based on the index value. Python list methods. So append method, extend method, insert method, remove, pop, clear, index, count, sort, reverse, and copy. So append method we can add the element at the end of the list. Extended number of add several items in the list. So insert you can add the any element at the any defined index. So remove means removes an item from the list. Pop means removes given index also we can or pop we can last item can be removed. Clear remove all items from the list and remove the entire items, complete items, all items we can remove using through clear functions. Index it returns all the index values. Okay. Count method it is total number of items present in the list. It's passed to the arguments. Sort method is it is given the given list is in ascending order, ascending or descending order. Reverse means reverse the order of items in the reverse order. Okay, it list items. Copy returns a shallow copy of the list. Copy function used for it is a shallow copy of the list. So append method it is so you can call for the list dot append. Okay. See all the member function we used to call like dot operator. So you used to call like dot operator. List it's a list data type. Dot append it is a append function. Using this function, um, we can add the element. The append is used to for you can add the last element in the list. Count is a total number of items present in the list. So how will you call the count method? So list dot count of elements. Okay. So count method. So total number of element. So what is the count portion? So totally, so I count of I is so 0, 1. So one the portion. Okay. Extend method we can extend the uh, extend several number of items to be added to the list. Extend method takes a single argument, a list, and add to its end. So extend method it is you can use for C, C++, Python, and Java, COBOL, any language we can use for the use for the extend method. So it is a first one is for example here language one it is a list one, and language two is a list two. We can extend the values C, C++, Java, Python. We can add the values Java and comma. So several values we can add the list. Okay. Add the element of tuples and set to list. Okay. So it is a curly braces. It is used for set. So curly braces, square bracket, it is used for the list, and parenthesis is used for the tuple, and curly braces is used for the set, set or dictionary. So it is we can add element tuples and set to list. See these elements, the set values are dated C sharp. So these elements to the list. We can add these elements to the list. So index method we can indexing portion it returns the value. So list dot index of element means so index of element means index of 0, 1, 2, the starting index value 0, 1. So list values is h comma I comma h comma o comma so like that. So starting position is 0. So index value 0 starts 0. So I will call the value. So list dot index of I. What is the index of I? It is written C 1. What is index of 0 O? It is written C 0, 1, 2, 3. It returns the 3, or otherwise you can use index of 1, index of 2, index of 3 means it returns a value. Okay, either it returns a value or it returns the uh, uh, position also. Okay. Insert method, you can insert the element to the list in the given index. If you want a particular location, you can enter the element. If you use the list dot insert index element, comma element. So index is a position, element is a what element to be inserted in the list. So AE, for example, AEIOU, AIOU. This is a list values. It is the position one is E. So what is the position one? What is I here? The position one is E. So new list is AE. The next position is moved to the next value. Next value it is moved to the next position. So I position is moved to the I value. It is moved to the next position. So first position, the whole list, the first position A value, A position is 0 and the I position is 1. So now we're going to insert a new element, the position 1. What is the position 1? It is E. So I value it is moved to the next position. So AEIOU. The new list is AEIOU. So we can use for the insert method. We can use for the this is the way we can use for the tuples and set also. Okay. So pop method, it is a pop method we can use for the it is delete the element in the last element. We can remove the last element, or you can specify the index value that also we can delete the particular element also we can delete it. The parameter passed to the pop method is optional. If no parameter is passed, the default index -1 is passed at a argument. If you pass the index value, it is passed the it is delete the particular index. Or if you call only the pop functions, you can use only for you can delete remove for it is a last element. It is means that it is a -1 position. So -1 position means it is a last position, right? So see, for example, list values Python, Java, C++, French, and C. So it is a list values. Return the value language dot pop3. Pop3 means what? Python 0, 1, 2, 3. French is deleted. So now, if you call only the pop function, The last minus one portion is removed. C portion is removed. See, minus one. If you call the pop function alone, it returns the minus one value. Okay. Next one is a copy method. Copy method, you can copy the uh, entire list, entire values. Okay, we can copy the old list to the new list. Okay, old list now means it is copied the values, old list values to copy to new list values. The problem with copying the list in this way, if there is modify new list, old list also modify. You can if you copy the values, uh, if it is copied, you can modify the new list values and also modify the old list values also. If you copy the shallow copy means you can modify only the new list value. You cannot modify the old list value. Okay. Okay. So next one is a remove method. Remove method search for given element in the list. If you want to particular element, if you want to remove, you can use the remove method. So So 12 element with the element 12 is if you want to remove the 12 element, so 12th element you can remove. So directly you can assign the value and you can remove. It's called the function is remove. List dot remove of 12. Okay. Reverse. Reverse function is we can reverse the yeah function. So reverse the element. So list element is 1 comma 5 comma 8 comma 6 comma 11 comma 55. So if you call the reverse function, it's not reverse now, it is displayed version is 55 11 6 8 5 1. Okay. Sort method, either it is ascending or descending order. You can sort the element in the given list, either ascending or descending order. So this is a given list. Okay. I'll stop up to this. If you have any doubt, ask me.